welcome to Sports 5 TV. Today we're joined by the Wasps star James Haskell. So you've recently extended your contract and been made captain for the season. You looking forward to taking up the role?
Yeah, very much so. I think for me it's probably one of the, I don't want to sound too cliche, but it is a dream come true. It's a massive honour. You know, I was a childhood fan of Wasps from 12 till about 17. You know, I used to pitch invade at Loftus Road, used to, nose all the guys up for autographs all the time, and I lived and breathed the club, and I used to follow them away for away games. So to get the opportunity to follow in the footsteps of Lawrence Delaley and Rafa Ibanez and guys like that, Phil Vickery, it's a very special moment for me.
You've had a lot of players coming in and leaving the club this summer. Has it taken time for the new rivals to adjust?
No, the one thing we've been really privileged at Wasps is we've got a great atmosphere. There's a lot of young players. It's a very sociable club, even in a big city. Sometimes it can be dangerous when you have a big city team that guys live all over the place. You come into training, you leave, but there's a real good feeling around this place, and the boys are welcome, and they're all good lads as well. That's the key. There's been no one that's a bit funny who struggled to settle in. It's been pretty easy.
You finished 7th place last year, obviously just missed out, but you've obviously got European rugby this year. Are you aiming for a top 6, if not top 4 finish this year?
I think it's very difficult to set targets. I think it's a dangerous game, and I think you end up making yourself fall short. Ultimately, we've got stuff internally that we talk about. I think our goal this season is that it's a clean slate for us. It's about making sure we maintain the highest of standards, and that last year we let some games slip away because we were our own worst enemies. This season, none of that's going to happen. We've signed very well, we've got very good coaches, we've got great backer in Derek Richardson. It's about now getting those performances on the field and being ruthless. And ultimately, if you do that, you're going to find yourself at the top of the table anyway. Definitely.
You've been recalled to the England team after a bit of an absence. You must be so glad to be back, coming in, obviously into World Cup year as well.
Yeah, I was over the moon to get the opportunity to get my 51st cap in New Zealand. I enjoyed the tour. What Stuart Lancaster and his coaches have created is a very, very competitive, enjoyable atmosphere that is now. It's chock full of so many talented players that to get an opportunity is pretty special. The shirt is no longer something that people hold on for a very long time. You've got a pretty short shelf life. So it was great. That's all done and dusted now. It's now starting afresh. And what's important is you don't really look to go to England. England looks for you, and you just chip away at playing for Wasps, and they go well. You'll get called up for England.